Is Robert Kelly and his team ready to defend, really for his life, because he could never see the light of day again? What will we hear, likely, from attorneys on both sides during opening statements?
Well, this is the time where attorneys want to paint the picture. What's the story that they want the jurors to hear during deliberations at the end of this trial, which should be in about 4 or 5 weeks? They're going to paint the story of a man with power who, over the past 30 years, has gotten away with this, not only because of the power, but because the public, people, let him get away with this. They're going to paint the picture of witnesses who were scared years ago in 2008 in the child pornography case that he got off on, that are now ready to speak. When we think about that 2008 case, there was a young woman who even her parents wouldn't identify her. Her cousin or her relative, Sparkle, the recording artist, identified her, but the parents wouldn't identify her. A friend of hers identified her, but we're going to hear from people, and we're going to hear from them in a different way. The defense is going to paint a picture of witnesses who have, in fact, changed their stories over the years, and how the girls were willing participants. So their goal is going to be to punch holes in witness testimony and credibility. That's going to be the key, and that's probably what we're going to hear today.
It'll be an uphill battle, though, right, Candace? You're
Yes.
the lawyer, but R. Kelly is facing multiple charges. Take us through the most serious ones.
Yeah, well, let's kick it off with this racketeering and the RICO charges. And that's really the top one there, because they're saying that R. Kelly actually ran an enterprise. And I know we have a graphic about that, because after that, we have kidnapping. All right. Then there's sexual exploitation of a child, forced labor, bribery, because they're saying that he did bribe someone in order to falsify records for Aaliyah, Mann Act violations. And when we talk about the Mann Act, we are talking about transporting young women across state lines for purposes of engaging in prostitution. So all of those are a really big deal on their own. And he collectively has all of these charges, from racketeering all the way down to the Mann Act violations, that his defense team is going to have to figure out how he can circumvent all of these charges, because they certainly have the receipts to prove this, or else, let's face it, this indictment would have never happened.
Yeah, let's stick with racketeering, though, if we can, Candace, because it's always intrigued me as a lay person. It seems that the government, particularly the feds, when they have all the resources in the world against any defendant, even ones that we don't like, racketeering seems like, to a lay person, like the government just playing by their own rules. Like, okay, we're going to get a nice umbrella insurance policy here, because some people have argued that R. Kelly, he was not running a formal enterprise. You know, we think of the mafia and the like. So how can these charges apply?
So when we think of the mafia, right, we do think about RICO, and that's how the feds got, pulled down a lot of those people who were part of the mafia. In the mafia, you've got the boss and associate and family members. You've got soldiers. There really is a structure. So a lot of people, and I've been reading this online, a lot of comments saying, how can they get him for racketeering? He wasn't running a criminal enterprise. Well, the Supreme Court actually made a decision in 2009 to discuss what a criminal enterprise looks like. And they said, it doesn't have to be formal in the way that we think about the Latin kings or the mafia. If you have a loose group of associates, a loose group of friends, and that in that circle, you understand that someone at the top wanted something to happen that was illegal, you do, in fact, have racketeering or criminal enterprise. And that in this case, R. Kelly was the head of this, and that everybody from his managers to his drivers to his promotional tour managers, everybody knew his goal was to get young women in his fold and to sexually exploit them. So that's how they are saying that this, in fact, was a criminal enterprise and reaches the level of the definition as regarded by the law.
And I seize upon your phrase, everybody knew. And so what I want to ask you is, who are the key witnesses? Because if this was going on for so long, they're out there, not just his alleged victims. So who are the key witnesses, Candace, who will take the stand?
So as you mentioned, the alleged victims, not only the accusers, but people who aren't even a part of this case, we are going to hear about them, hear what R. Kelly allegedly did to them over the past 30 years. We certainly are going to hear from the bodyguards and security guards, the man in particular that was at his wedding with Aaliyah, at his marriage ceremony with Aaliyah. We will hear voices from the grave of Aaliyah, because of this whole idea that R. Kelly bribed someone in order to falsify records so that she could marry him when she was 15 and he was much older, I believe the age of 27. We're going to hear from parents who have never spoken before. And then we're going to hear from Azriel Clary. A lot of people know her name, Joycelyn Savage. These are people who appeared on TV and said, listen, I'm in love with him. We're in this marriage. Might be a threesome, foursome, fivesome, but I'm not here against my will. Well, they've changed their stories. So we're going to hear from a lot of people, and we're going to hear from Sparkle again. She will probably take the stand as she did in the 2008 case. So many people. This is going to be witness after witness telling a story that has spanned 30 years.
With all the publicity surrounding this, Candace, I guess I'll wrap with this. We don't have much time. Can R. Kelly get a fair trial here?
You know, R. Kelly, he can get a fair trial. I do think he can. One of the reasons is because even though we don't know a lot about the jurors, and this isn't always the case, we select impartial jurors. There's 7 men, 5 women who, according to them, most of them have not heard of R. Kelly and these charges. So in that regard, I think that we're looking at some people who are coming with a clean slate to hear this. What's very different is that this is post-Weinstein. This is post-Cosby. This is in the middle of still mute R. Kelly and the Me Too movement. So that's going to change. And I don't think that this is going to be a time where he's going to get away like he did in 2008. I think the outcome is going to be a lot different.
Candace, you know, I agree with you 100% all the time until I don't. Okay, you are a powerful attorney with a sympathetic heart, but anybody who says they haven't heard of these charges, they don't know about R. Kelly, Candace, let's look for the book deal, Candace. Now, bless your heart, look for the book deal, Candace.
You know, you make a good point, but I'm going to take them at their word and that they will be impartial jurors. It's going to be hard to beat 30 years of evidence, though. I mean, we're going back to the 1990s. They're going to show the marriage license.
Attorney.
Yeah,
powerful
to say that.
Attorney with an empathetic heart. You are. BNC Justice Correspondent Candace Kelley, we love you. Thank you, Candace. We're going to check back with you at 9 o'clock. The proceedings are scheduled to begin at that time. So thank you.